All right, BuckeyeScoop.com. We're here with Chris O'Shaughnessy, father of Ohio State punter Michael O'Shaughnessy. What's this been like here the last several weeks for you? I mean, obviously, it's the lack of transparency is what you guys have been talking about. I mean, what's it been like? I guess maybe kind of trying to explain this to your son, who maybe doesn't understand why things are the way they are right now.
Yeah, I mean, When Michael, he was so excited to come to Ohio State and play in the Big Ten, and then you get a decision from the Big Ten when all the players are asking for and the parents are asking for is transparency and what information did you base these decisions on? Because frankly, if the kids are at a higher risk than others that cause the cancellation of a football season, as a parent, I'd like to know what that information is so that we can take that. I mean, if it's myocarditis, right, if that's the concern, I want to know that that's the concern, so we'll go to our doctors and say, should he be practicing? Should he be participating? Even if the Big Ten says he should. So it's been frustrating just because we don't know what this decision is based on, and then you compare it to Ohio State, which Ryan Day has been amazing. The coaching staff's been so great. Gene Smith has been great. The team doctor, Dr. Borchers, comes on our Zoom calls regularly, updates us on what he believes the proper protocols and safety precautions are. So we believe that the season should move forward based on everything Ohio State was seeing and telling us, and it all seemed very logical and well-reasoned, so we were very comfortable with that. And then the Big Ten second guesses Ohio State, even though our doctor is the one that advises the state of Ohio. And we've got high school football, college football, NFL football, all moving forward in the state of Ohio, but the Big Ten says not good enough, we're canceling the season. So I think Michael shares that frustration. He's very focused on school. He's back to school now. He's very focused on the training that he's putting in. He's working out very hard, and I think most of these players are just keeping themselves ready in the hopes that somebody says, okay, you know what, let's go. Season starts October or November, whenever it is, and they'll be ready to play. So.
Now, obviously, reports are coming out there discussing several different starting dates, including Thanksgiving. Now, I mean, what are your thoughts on that? The reports were that they wouldn't be included in the college football playoff. The season wouldn't wrap up. I mean, it seems like a lot of people are almost more frustrated now over the notion of a Thanksgiving start than they were over the notion of a January start.
Yeah, I think, from just talking to the parents this morning, they're frustrated in that we play a full season, but we have no chance of participating in the college football playoffs. And this team truly believes, the parents, the players all believe that Ryan Day, the coaches, the players are ready to compete for a national championship. And starting and finishing well after that's all over sort of defeats what their true objective is. I mean, it is always to win the Big Ten, but they want to win a national championship. And this year they believe that they're ready. So it's frustrating that the Big Ten would cancel the season or postpone the season without a plan for what are they going to do to get a season back and going, what safety precautions do need to be taken, and getting all the schools on the same page as far as, hey, if we're going to return to action, this is what you got to do. And so far, we are unaware of any of that being done, even though in the Big Ten's letters to social media, we're reading that he's saying he's been in contact with players and parents. Well, I'm on almost all the Zoom calls with the Big Ten Parents United. No one has had a conversation with the Big Ten. Nobody. So I don't know what he's referencing. Maybe there is a parent out there somewhere he talked to, but we don't know who that is. So we just, it all goes back to the transparency problem.
Recently we saw a lawsuit filed from some Nebraska players' parents. You're an attorney.
I am.
I
spoke to Mike Flood, the lawyer from Nebraska.
Yeah, just your general kind of reaction. Were you surprised? Your thoughts on all that?
Yeah, I mean, it's always a shame when it comes to have to file a lawsuit when if they would just provide us the basic information we're asking for, none of this would have happened. There would be no Big Ten Parents United. There would be no need to have 18 to 22-year-old football players sue the conference that they play for to try and get answers as to why they're not playing. It's a real shame. Legally, I think it puts a lot of pressure on the Big Ten. I do think the Big Ten is probably reassessing an avenue to resolve this sooner than later. Nobody really wants a lawsuit and a trial on this, I'm sure. I have spoken to the parents of these players in Nebraska, and boy, they are 100% behind it. 100%. Now, the players do have to pay for it, so these kids are paying a lawyer to prosecute these claims. And I wish them the best of luck, and we certainly are monitoring that, and we hope that they are effective to get either answers and information or a season back in place, so that all the guys that are trying so hard with the proper safety precautions that they're told to take can get back and play again.
Was there any thought given on your guys' end to do the same?
Yeah, there definitely is. I mean, there's been a lot of asks from the community to do that. As far as everyone I know, and my wife is on the board of the parents organization, no one is ready to step forward and do that. But there have been very serious talks, I know, from some of the Ohio State football players, and there's not a decision yet, but it is being considered. I can say personally, we believe so much in Ohio State and Ryan Day that my son will not be part of any lawsuit that would require Ohio State being part of it, because we know they are doing their best to take care of my boy. That's Ryan Day's thing. When you bring your boy in and Ryan Day sits him down and talks to him, he talks about family. And I'm taking care of your boy now. He means it, he does it, he lives by those words, and I can't respect a coach more than him. I really think he's honest and sincere about those things. So I would not advise Michael. I mean, Michael's 18, 19, he can do what he wants, but I would advise him, do not sue Ohio State. And I do think if Ohio State's players were to sue, they'd have to give consideration to joining the school they play for the lawsuit to be, have all the merit that they want. But hopefully the lawsuits that are being planned, and there's other schools that are looking at doing it. There's an attorney who's done public records requests to, I think, Northwestern they didn't, but I think all the public institution he sent public records requests. So when that information is shared, maybe we'll learn a little bit more. But I hope it doesn't come to a lawsuit for Ohio State. I really do. I know Coach Day's working hard on schedules with the Big Ten, and Gene Smith is very involved, and hopefully we can right this after the decision that shook everybody up pretty good.
Well, we appreciate your time, Chris. Thank you for your insight, and good luck here as you guys kind of push forward.
Thank you. Scoop World Order.